Welcome to the video tutorial on World Book Advanced. Launched in summer of 2007, the site was designed for students grades 9 through 12, junior colleges, and colleges. When conducting testing for the site, we found that our end users would have the following characteristics. They need primary and secondary source material for their studies, they're busy, multitasking, tech-savvy people, and they're users of such sites as Facebook, MySpace, and iTunes, sleekly designed interfaces with minimal colors and a ton of links, including a list of most popular links. World Book Advanced combines our secondary source information along with several thousand primary source documents and more than 4,000 ebooks in fiction and nonfiction in 7 different languages. Some of the primary sources we have on the site include treaties, constitutions, diary entries and other first-person narratives, presidential papers, and Supreme Court cases, to name a few. Our ebook collection features all of the works of Shakespeare and Dickens, among many others. We have works in Spanish, French, Italian, German, Latin, Welsh, and Flemish. Ebooks can be browsed by title or author via the Site Contents file located at the bottom of the screen. If you click on the Site Contents, go to the left index section and click on eBooks. This will take you to the section on ebooks, and we have options to browse the ebook collection by either title or author. Here is the ebook list alphabetized by title. This is a flat file, but we will be adding a browse feature here so users can link to the ebooks directly from this list. Back to the home page, let's take a look at some of our homepage features. In our Research Tools section, we have a dictionary, which is the online version of our 2-volume set. It may be searched or browsed. The Atlas features a drill-down map of the world. You can drill down to your continent, country, state. On the left, you'll see links to other views of this map. For example, these might feature demographic, industrial, or meteorological data. Our next item on the homepage is Explore Illinois. These are resource guides that are basically one-stop shopping places for the content related to your state or province. In addition to secondary source information related to your state or province, there are selected media, books to read, links to local newspapers, a section on study skills, links to websites, and magazine articles provided by EBSCO. Next is Explore the World. Where students would get resource guides for their state and Explore the U.S., we've been told that the students at this level would be assigned reports on countries, so we've assembled all different materials and media related to countries in the Explore the World feature. Next, we have a link to Today in History, followed by Teaching with Documents. Here is our Teaching with Documents section. Each document in this section contains an embedded primary source document with background information and a list of questions at the end. Some of the subjects covered include U.S. history, world history, women's history. We have patents, constitutional and environmental issues, among many others. If we take a look at one of the documents under Patents, let's look at Alexander Graham Bell's telephone patent. Here we have some contextual information, and if we scroll down, we will see the original document of the patent. You can click to enlarge and view the document firsthand. At the bottom of the document are teaching activities. Next on World Book Advanced, we have a Create and Save area. The first item in our Create and Save area is My Research. You can link to your My Research account either from the link in the Create and Save area or the link in the upper right corner. Here we have my personal My Research account. If you look to the left, I have encyclopedia articles, back in time articles, primary sources, ebooks, Supreme Court cases, presidential papers, sounds, images, special reports, tables, timelines, World Book selected websites, and books saved to my account. There is also a place to save external websites and bibliographies. Back at the top of my research page, there is an area to add notes. There's a 500 character limit, and you can save when complete. Back on the home page, let's take a look at the next item in our Create and Save area. We have something called Pathfinders. These are like resource guides, but they're created on curriculum topics and include primary source documents. Here is the Pathfinder for Ancient Greece. Here a student can find all sorts of materials related to the topic that they might not have known to look for otherwise. If we scroll down the page, we'll see that we have media, links to biographies related to ancient Greece, cities, contributions to civilization, government, history, and other related articles, as well as selected media, a list of books to read, and a section on study skills at the bottom. Next in our Create and Save area, we have a citation builder. To use the citation builder, select the citation type. If we select a website here and click Submit, we'll be given a list of fields to fill in, and once all of the fields are filled in and you click Create Citation, you will be issued citations in both MLA and APA formats. Going back to our home page, the last item in the Create and Save area are the timelines. The timelines are really a fun feature, and we're working on enhancing them right now. Let's take a look at one of World Book's pre-made timelines. If we expand the Arts and Literature section and look at painting, let's take a look at the timeline on Leonardo da Vinci. Here we have a flash animation that shows us that we can move boxes around. You can drag the timeline and make pictures disappear as well as reappear. You can also build your own timeline. So you can search the World Book database for an event. Here I'll search for Lincoln. Here are the events associated with Lincoln's life. I can cherry pick the events that I'd like to add to my timeline, or if I scroll down to the bottom, I can click Check All. Add to timeline, and now we're able to build our timeline. I'm going to name this timeline Lincoln and select Build. Here we have our Lincoln timeline, and the same flash animation will play, showing us that we can play around with our timelines, moving boxes around and making pictures disappear and reappear. You can print the timeline in its current format or select Display in Table format. This will present you with a more concise version of your timeline. Back on the home page, below the Create and Save area, we have In the Headlines. Rather than having World Book editors rewrite the morning's headlines as we do on our middle school site, this is a news feed provided by Reuters. It's updated throughout the day every 15 minutes. To the right of the home page, we have two boxes, one for your most viewed articles and the other for your most viewed primary sources. These are set at the account level, so if all of the students are doing a report on Bosnia, that will be right at the top of the list. Let's take a look at a search on World Book Advanced. If I do a search for Germany, we'll see to the left that there are many content types displayed. We have articles, primary sources, ebooks, U.S. Supreme Court cases, presidential papers, maps, tables, sounds, historical maps, pictures, videos and animations, back-in-time articles, special reports, websites, a research guide, and 2 teaching with documents. Throughout the site, primary sources are color-coded with browns. Encyclopedia articles will always be color-coded with blue. We show 5 primary source search results per page and 15 encyclopedia article search results. This is a great place to save items that you find to a My Research account by clicking and selecting Save to My Research. Let's take a look at one of the articles. If we go into Germany, we'll find that on the right we have related information color-coded in blue, so that means that it's secondary source information. Primary sources below it are color-coded with brown. Below that, you can link to the content standards of your state. To the left of the article is the article contents section. The articles are broken up into sections, but if you go to the toolbox, you can select View Full Article to see the whole article on one page. From this toolbox, you can also print the full section, save the article to My Research, email the article, or highlight the search term. There are tons of media embedded in the articles, including maps, other kinds of images, sounds, and tables. There is a double-click feature within the articles where if you double-click a word, it will take you to our dictionary where you'll find a definition of the term. Let's take a look at one of our related primary source documents. If we click on this one, will be taken to the primary source document on Western Germany. On the left is a summary that provides a context for this document, and you can link right back to the secondary source information. That concludes the video tutorial on World Book Advanced.